Okay, so I'm back again because I want to do another update on the Diddy situation. And I know I just done one a few hours ago, but I've watched a few different videos today and I've found out some new information. So on that note, let me just check something there. Sorry, the this leaked jail phone call that Diddy's apparently made to his son, and he's talking about getting rid of. He's saying this to his son to get rid of the pizza boxes and something to do with plastic. I forget exactly what he said, but the Pizzagate scandal. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but basically there is a code word apparently that these people use, which translates to children, and not in a good way. So a lot of people are saying, if this is indeed Diddy in the phone call, that he's talking in code. And I've got to say, I think he must be, because why would you be concerned about getting rid of pizza boxes? But that also brings me to the question of if it is Diddy in the phone call. I mean, to be honest with you, it sounds like him to me, but there's a lot of eyes on this case. A lot of eyes, and it's hard to believe that one of these calls would be leaked. But then, stranger things have happened. But for sure, it does sound like him to me on the phone, and he's asking about Jay, which could be, you could take that as Jay-Z. A lot of people are saying, and his son says no, he's not been in touch. There's a lot of interesting things in the phone call, and I believe it's genuine, to be honest. And that takes a lot for me to say that, but because I've got to normally go by so much evidence, but it just doesn't sound like AI to me. It doesn't sound computerized at all. It sounds a lot like Diddy. So that's very interesting. Also, the video I made earlier, I was saying about how the channel was the channel that I'm talking about here, sorry, on YouTube, claimed that P Diddy got attacked. Well, I found out that channel is called, what is it called again? I've got a note of it somewhere. Yeah, Uncover Discovery. Uncover Discovery is the name of that channel. I watched the full video, and then I watched certain wee bits back. Oh, well, there, sorry. And yeah, there's no evidence at all of Diddy getting attacked in jail. I just think that's kind of silly. Why come out with clickbait like that when you've got nothing to back it up? He didn't even mention it again, actually. In the video itself, it says that Diddy was attacked in jail, but that's all it says. It's a lot of misinformation out there, is the point I'm trying to make, so be careful what you believe. But that same channel in the same video claims that Diddy is self-sharing with Sam Bankman-Fried, who was the guy that done that big Bitcoin scam. Him with the big frizzy hair. He's in jail for a long time. Yeah, this was billions, this scam. This boy was tipped to be the next Bill Gates, the next Elon Musk. He was tipped to be the first trillionaire. All turned out to be a scam, but yeah, that same channel is claiming that he's self-sharing with him. I don't believe he is. Again, there's no evidence of that, so just beware of all these rumours and all these claims that are going about. That a lot of them are unfounded, and they're just nonsense. So a lot of people trying to get clicks, trying to get views, which I understand, but you don't do that with spreading misinformation. You know, I don't get that. But what I will say is, in that same channel, there was an interesting phrase being used. The phrase goes like the following, and this is talking about Diddy. His testimony could open further investigations that reach into other spheres of power and influence. Now that is a very powerful statement. And I have to say I agree. I think that's why so many people are scrambling and they're worried about this, because if you're to believe even a tiny percent of what's being said out there, Diddy has got a lot of links higher than him and below him. And this is why I'm so, I wouldn't say excited about the case, it's never a nice thing to be talking about. But this is why I'm so interested in it, because I really believe this is going to open doors into these higher power people. And let me tell you something, if the higher ups in this world, in our society, if that's the type of things they do for fun and pleasure, then you can keep it. I don't care how much money you offer me. Harming kids is the lowest of the low, in my opinion. And we need to get those people out of their positions. It's very simple. I mean, it's easy for me to say this. I'm just a random Scottish guy recording videos on his phone, you know, because it's something that I enjoy. No fancy setup here, nothing fancy about it, but what I do have is a good heart. And these people, they're scum, if you ask me, if they're doing things like this. They're covering it up with their money. Children are innocent, and I don't care how much money you've got. Harming any child is wrong, and it's sick. So, yeah, a few different things I found out since my last video, and for sure I'm going to be following this case very closely. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If not, that's okay too. So, yeah, take care.